Morning guys, welcome to your Tuesday morning. Today we've got a carry on strength piece. I think we did it either last week or the week before, of 5 upright rows each side, 5 seated press each side and 5 floor press each side. We're going to do that every 3 minutes for 5 rounds. So that's working on that single arm strength. So whatever weight you use across all 3, okay? So, and then your score, if you are recording your results on Modify, your score is the weight used. Then we've got a choice of 2 excellent workouts. The first one being the out of the box All-Star Alliance workout 3, which is, in each of these this workout has different sort of rep schemes for whatever you're using. So the first rep scheme is 7 rounds for time with a kettlebell of 28 double unders and 10 kettlebell hang clean and jerks at 24 and 16. The second option is with a dumbbell, which is 7 rounds of 28 double unders and 14 hang clean and jerks. You can do 7 each side. They don't have to be alternating. You can do whatever you want. That's at 15 and 22.5. And the barbell is 28 and 10 hang clean and jerks. The open RX weight is 40 and 30. So if you are registered, head over to the All-Star Alliance webpage to check out the weights, because for masters, I know females is 20 kilos and males is 30. So I'm going to be using a barbell, given that it's relatively light for me and less reps. So I'm hoping to get that through that maybe 5 minutes, something like that. And then the other option, which I've already done, is the Masters Quad 8. So it is an accumulation of 200 kettlebell swings, but every minute on the minute you've got 30 double unders, starting at 0. So you do your 30 double unders, and then the remainder of the minute you kettlebell swing, but the swings are only to eye level. So it's Russian kettlebell swings. So it is just a matter of keeping moving that whole time. I did that workout in 7 minutes 57. Considering doing it again, hoping to go maybe a little bit faster, but I certainly did not rest at all. So yeah, it's Luke did it in 9 minutes, 10 minutes I think. So yeah, it's sort of anywhere between, I would say, 7 and 15 minutes for you. And it's just about a matter of keeping moving, working at that 80% the whole time, okay? Also, if you're doing singles, you just double the reps, so that's going to take you a little bit longer possibly, unless you're super efficient at single skips. And then extra credit today is every 2 minutes on the minute for 10 rounds, 100 metre sprint, and then 10 barbell bent over rows. Okay, so that's a good 20 minutes. So you might want to add it on to the end of this, because given that the workouts aren't super long, or you might want to do it this afternoon, or however you want to work it out. I'm going to adapt that a little bit and do probably 100 metres on the bike and then barbell rows for 10 rounds. Okay, so for our warm-up, we've got calf stretch and calf raises. So when you're doing your calf raises, you want to come up and just hold for a fraction at the top. So we're not just bouncing off our calves, so we're coming up, squeeze and hold, and release. So 10 of those. And then we've got 2 minutes of skipping, 30 seconds of single, 30 seconds of high knees through twice. Then our stretch press. You know all these stretches, the scorpion, the world's greatest stretch. But the prone angels are these ones. Here. Bring your hands back. And round. Okay. If you want to use a fractional, light fractional with those, you can if you've got any. Then the next piece is half Tabatas. So again, Tabata is 8 rounds of 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. So these are half Tabata, so 4 rounds. 4 rounds of 20 seconds push-ups, 10 seconds rest. 4 rounds of 20 seconds hollow hold, 10 seconds rest. And then 4 rounds of air squats, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds rest. So essentially you'd set your clock for 12 rounds of 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. Okay? Then we're into our strength piece. We've got 5 each side upright rows. Yeah? So we really don't want it to be so heavy that you've got to sort of lift it up. We want to ground ourselves upright row here, other side, then seated press, exactly what it sounds like, seated, 5 here, 5 the other side, then into floor press, okay, for 5 each side. That's every 3 minutes for 5 rounds. Okay, that'll take you 15 minutes. Once you've done that, you're onto your choice of workouts. Yeah, it's entirely up to you which one you want to do. If you're efficient at double unders, it shouldn't take you too long. So with your hang clean and jerks, if you're using, let's say we're using a dumbbell, we hang, clean, jerk. Okay. Alternating, you can do 5 on one side, 9 on the other, however you want to work it. And then the same with the barbell, just from the hang, clean and jerk. There's not really much else I can tell you about that. You can read through, like I say, the All-Star page if you need to for different weights. The Masters WOD 8 is the 200 Russian kettlebell swings and 30 double unders. Again, that Russian kettlebell, I have to use a 24. That Russian kettlebell swing, same as our normal kettlebell swing, but you're only coming to eye height. So we're really using these to drive. So here, okay. It does get quite taxing on your forearms. I think was the thing that got me the most. So you start with your double unders and kettlebell swing for the rest of the minute. And then as soon as the minute hits up, another double unders, back on the kettlebell. Alright, have fun, talk soon.